Hey man, say man, y'all make sure y'all spam the shit out that like and subscribe button. Hit me at my TikTok page. I'm out here in nature, man. How I used to whip this shit. Hey, my wrist, both my wrists, they good. No carpet tunnel shit. I still listen. Ain't can't nobody listen, man. Y'all let these people listen. This a war, man. Y'all think them people can't? They brought them in through the Bering Straits. I heard how they attack, man. Listen, you can't wipe out that many people, man. Listen, what I say about the numbers. Numbers don't lie. These digits, codes, man. Common sense, man. Listen, ancestral, ancient, mystery school knowledge. The teachers, man. Listen, y'all run to the man. What my boy said on better. Shorty can't eat no books, dog. All them lies, man. Reading by these scribes, these white men, man. Shakespeare. Someone was Moors, people, y'all think they white. Y'all let these people do y'all like that. Oh, god damn. It's a cold game. It's a cold game. And we say, this a war, man. They brought them Siberians and them Alaskans. They put bases over there. We beat their ass for 300 years. Listen, I told y'all, bruh. 283 years they bombed. Listen, that's after all nations were brought. That was the Gullah Wars, which y'all call the Seminole Wars. The Gullah Wars. Yeah, go peep your history, man. Real Mississippi. If you from down south, the Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama, all that, yeah. We had the Caliphs. That was the West Coast. Y'all see who invaded this side? That's where you get these motherfucking Mexican mestizos. Yeah, we the old mix, man. Listen, we can't help it because once our elite got freaky as hell with them hominoids up there in the mountains and shit. Y'all see how the Africans was like trying to jock the British, and they knew, listen, they still got their crest. They know their lineage. They like, hell nah, don't try to lump us in. That's crazy. They even know, but then guess what? I'm gonna let the goddess cook.
This video is for those who believe that out of Africa lie, that we were all fed. So if you know any of those people who are caught in the matrix, the web of lies that has been spun by the colonizers, then please tag them in this video. One of the first things that people learn about the slave trade is that the first ship that transported our people from modern day Africa to America was the good ship Jesus. But that wasn't exactly true. Those with eyes to see can clearly see that the good ship Jesus, regardless of how it was named, actually left the Americas and went to modern day Africa, where the captives were purchased in modern day Africa, not America, as false history has led us to believe. First and foremost, you can clearly see where the ship started its journey. Good ship Jesus in Rio de Janeiro, and the places where the captives were purchased. Look at this. In Sao Tome, Gabon, Benguela, and Luanda. This is Luanda. It's in Angola. Luanda is the capital of Angola, and it also houses the largest port in Angola. This is Gabon, and Gabon, of course, is in West Africa. This is Benguela, and of course, it's in Angola on the western coast of southern Africa. We also have Sao Tome. It's actually in the Gulf of Guinea, which is in Central Africa. So far, we have West Africa, South Africa, and Central Africa, where our people were sent to in the slave trade. Now, take a look at the people from Sao Tome. You cannot tell me that these people do not look like us in America. Come on now, y'all. They look just like us. They do not look like Africans, and we don't look like Africans either. This is what an African looks like. This is what an indigenous American looks like the people who were picked up in the slave trade and sent to modern day Africa and reclassified as Africans. We look nothing alike. There's a huge difference between us in America, whom are the Hebrews, who are the Bantus, who are the Shemites from the scripture, from Noah's son Shem, and these are people from Ham, the real Africans, the Hamites. And it's not just them who are heavily melanated. It's also the Caucasoids come from the Africans. All these people in this list over here come from the actual African people. These folks right here are Hebrews. These are people who were picked up in the slave trade and dumped in the world and in Africa. They come from the E1B1A DNA stock, just like us in America, people in the Caribbean, Central America, South America, North America. We all come from the E1B1A Hebrew Bantu stock. We're not Africans. And this is no disrespect towards Africans, the real Africans. The biggest problem with those people that believe that Out of Africa lie is that they are running with their thoughts that we don't believe the slave trade happened, but that's not what it's about. We do, in fact, believe that the slave trade happened. However, it didn't happen the way the colonizers told us it did. Do not gloss over the fact that 40 forts and slave castles actually are still standing among the coast of West Africa. Now, we don't know how many there were. There could have been hundreds of them, but 40 of them are still standing in West Africa. 30 of them are in modern-day Ghana. None of the slave castles are in South America. None of the slave castles are in the United States. And no slave castles exist in the Caribbean. So what does that tell you? If you have common sense, it will clearly tell you that the slave trade actually happened the opposite way the colonizers claimed that it happened. People were picked up in the Americas and they were dumped in modern-day Africa and throughout the world. They were also picked up in Britain as well, when our people were dispossessed of their throne in Britain. This includes the people of Haiti, and which encompasses Dominican Republic, and also our people throughout the Caribbean, including Jamaica. We all come from the E1B1A DNA haplogroup type. Okay? People in Africa, the real Africans, I'm not talking about the Bantus, but the real Africans, they're E1B1B. We are A00, and we're E1B1A in the Americas, the Bantu people. The following slides are where the people that were picked up in the Americas and also in Britain were sent to and sold into slavery. I just proved to you that the slave trade began in the Americas and also in Britain, and it ended up in modern-day Africa and the rest of the world. If you enjoyed this history nugget, you are invited to return again for more. Brutally Honest History Lover on YouTube and History Lover on TikTok. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. I want to know what you think about the video. See you in the next video.
And we say, why? See, with this shit, yeah, I'ma cook they motherfucking ass. You know? Digits. Binary, yeah, this award, military, reserves. Yeah, they reserves got their ass whooped too many times. Yeah, and they got put on reserves. Hey, look, they ain't need them bitches no more, man. Listen, the reserves got their ass cooked, put them on reservations. The reserves got put on reservations. Fuck is you talking about? And guess what? The indigenous aboriginals, man, listen, before they listen, this is pre-invasion when they came all in one. You know what I'm saying? Listen, our people still practicing our traditional customs, man. We still wearing them people, man. Yeah, we still wearing, our women still wearing these people hair to this day, man. Them, listen, a scapula back in the day, man. That was, hey, listen. Motherfucker was paying a good little purse for that. Yeah, still to this day, if you want to get that, you know what I'm saying, that what they get, that Brazilian shit and that Malaysian shit, I don't know, but I know it's there, you know what I'm saying, we still they want to talk down, man. Yeah, I know they want to make it everything we do is a problem, but them people can't live without us, man. I don't know what the other folks think, but listen, some of our ancestors, listen, they can't control them. We can't, listen, we couldn't control them up there, man. We can't help. They like, we can't help, they like shit that they But man, the earth getting closer to the sun getting closer to the earth, however you wanna look at it, and we got two suns, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all wanna, listen, the sorcerer is her. Tron is hurt. Chief Black win. Like I said, both of them resonating above the heart chakra, so it don't matter which one you get. You gonna get some real shit. They gonna, man, get your ass in order and let you know and bring you back. And I love y'all.